Judge Williams, of course, and the colleagues, Lawyers Without Borders, and all the other good people in the House, all protocol observed, my inductees, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
Mko salama? Ama nijaribu kusema mko poa? Saseni? Thank you. I'm not great at giving speeches, I always say that. And I don't want to bore all of you here, because there's Judge Williams that we always look towards forward to hear her speech and her songs and poems, which are very, very inspirational and lively, especially for the young ones who are here who don't know. So I'll try and be brief, not too many words. But one thing that I want to say here is I really want to thank the US government. Their friend, the Kenyan people. They have supported us all through. And each and every trial advocacy, we've been invited here by His Excellency to grace this occasion, and without fail. And we really thank you, sir. He's a true friend himself, actually, of Kenya. And he's really concerned about our country. And the support that they've given us in various spheres, a lot more that you probably don't know apart from this, really says a lot about the friendship between Kenya and the US. And this is not to flatter His Excellency, those who are here. Really, there's a lot that we can learn from the American government and the American people. Because we have Judge Williams, who always comes here to give these causes, spares our time, who's really concerned about us. And there are very few people like that from other countries who really take their time to impart the knowledge that they have to us. So we really value you. And I make sure that when Judge Williams is here, that I'm in attendance. And I'm sorry for being late. But I also value the counsel from His Excellency, the Ambassador, because he also advises. They've also given us a lot of support in the area of corruption. There's a lot that we're doing with the help of the US, which goes to show the importance that they place on Kenya in this region and Africa as a whole. So for that I want to say thank you, and I don't know how else to say it, but thank you from the bottom of our heart. And we really value that friendship. It's instructive, Your Excellency, that you talked about the power of a prosecutor and the powers we as prosecutors have to decide people's lives and their liberties, to infringe on them, you could say that, if you so wanted. It's just that today we were sitting with the SPP, and she can bear witness, on an issue with a very senior prosecutor who was insisting we continue prosecuting somebody who is innocent. And the two of us were baffled by the insistence of a senior prosecutor that we continue prosecuting an issue that is very clear. We had presentations from the Americans saying that the fellow was framed, from the British, from our own, and yet you have somebody saying we continue prosecuting. And I'm saying this not to bring our internal affairs here, but to show what a prosecutor could do to somebody's life if you don't have the integrity and the responsibility. Exactly what His Excellency was saying here. That don't abuse the powers bestowed on you. Instead, use it for good, to ensure that there's rule of law, yeah, and that we adhere to the Constitution and our mandate. So hopefully with this training, hopefully, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to make independent decisions, but you'll also be able to decide where there is evidence that somebody is innocent, even though we've charged, and at some point that has come up. You'll be able to stand up and say, we will withdraw this case and stop it there, because it's not right to continue with it. And I want to assure you, if you come to me and prove to me that I'll stand by you. So the tools that will be given to you as you go to take your positions and discharge your duties are there for the good of the Kenyan people. And they're not there for us. So if it's the plea bargaining tool that you'll be able to exercise as delegated powers to you, use them wisely and for the good of this country, not for your own selfish ends or for corrupt dealings. We have no room for that anymore. As a country, and as inductees who are going there as prosecutors, kindly own Kenya, because it's your Kenya. It's your house that you're going to violate. It's your brothers and sisters that you're going to wrong. And it's yourself at the end. So as we go out there, please, and I always say this, I know it sounds boring, but I have to keep on hammering on that. Let's be people of integrity. Let's own the process. Let's change Kenya for the better. Let's make our country great. So I think with those few words, I have much more. I don't know whether I should invite her or I will allow her to. I think we can. Yeah.